Hi everybody, this is Nathalie from La Boutique La Volière. So this is the first time I'm doing a video in English. I hope you understand my accent. English, it's not my first language, but some client asked me to do the same video that I'm doing in French for you guys, English people. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll try to do my best. I'll try to speak slowly, and if you have any question, any comment, you can always write me down after this video and I will pleased to answer your question. So today the subject is about Nutriberries. So we'll talk about this healthy treat that you can give to your parrot. We'll talk about the pellet berries, the popcorn, the Nutriberries, the classic Nutriberries. There's some with fruit, there's some with vegetables. So we'll talk about that today. So first thing, what is a Nutriberries? A Nutriberries, it's this little treat, like that. So it's made with pellets and seeds. Pellets, there's all the vitamins and everything that your bird needs in a day in each little pellets. And the seeds, it's a mix of seeds. It's all stuck together, so it's easy for your bird to take it with his feet and put it in his beak. Most of the bird will really enjoy Nutriberries. You can give it every day to your bird, that's no problem. It's a healthy treat, and it's actually made by Dr. Lafeber, so it's a veterinarian, so it's pretty balanced and a pretty nice treat. So I'll start with the classic Nutriberries. Fall down on the floor. Okay, so the classic Nutriberries, we have two sizes here. You can buy it in a big bunk like that or in a little bag like that. You can see here there's a cockatiel and there's an Amazon on the bag. The difference is the size of the Nutriberries. So for a cockatiel, it's a little bit smaller, so your bird can take it in his feet. And for bigger birds, it's a little bit bigger. So the one for cockatiel, you can give it to cockatiel, conure, Senegal, even budgies. This will be the good size for them. The one for Amazon, you can give it to Amazon, African Grey, Pioneers, even macaws. That would be great. The classic Nutriberries only contain 16% of pellets in it and seeds. So there's not a lot of pellets in it. So if your bird is not used to eat pellets, you never eat that before, you can start with the classic. It will be easier for him to introduce the taste of the pellets in his diet. So there's 16% pellets and the rest is seeds. There's no fruit and no vegetable on this one. It's probably the first Nutriberries that Lafeber made when they start. So that's for the classic. Then we have the Nutriberries with fruit and vegetables. So I have three flavor here. Okay, so we have this one, which is a Sunny Orchard. Sunny Orchard have 30% pellets. So you see there's more pellets in it than the classic one. The vegetable, there's 20% pellets, and the fruit here, it's 26% pellets. So the big difference is, yes, the pellets, but also there's fruits, dry vegetable, and dry fruit also in this one. The thing with this one is if your bird doesn't eat fruit or doesn't eat any vegetable at all, fresh, you can give it this way with the Nutriberries. So it's a good way to introduce fruits and vegetable to your bird that doesn't like the one that is fresh. So it's a good way to give it to them. In these Nutriberries, there's also the one for smaller birds and for medium to bigger birds. And you can have it in small bag like that or in bigger bag like 3 pounds bag. This is the El Paso. So this one, it's more, there's pepper in it. And to be honest, African Grey really love El Paso flavor. I don't know why, but African Grey really like the El Paso. It's not too strong. It's not a strong pepper, but it tastes, so they really like it. After that, we have the Pellet Berries. Pellet Berries, it's the one that have the more pellet in it. So this one have let me see, it's 81%, I didn't remember, it's 81% pellets. So if your bird doesn't eat pellets in a bowl on the side, but he start to eat the Nutriberries and he really like it, or if you want to introduce more pellets into his diet, you can take the pellet berries. So there's a lots of pellets, there's seeds also, but there's also some fruit in it, like the fruit, it's cranberry, apricot, and date. In French we say date, but in English I guess it's date. So it's a good way to introduce new flavor to your bird, especially pellets, because there's a lot of in each little Nutriberries. It's all the same size, it's all the same way to give it, so it's not different from a Nutriberries to another, it's all the same shape. There's also the Nutriberries, the Senior, sorry. So the Senior, it's 61% pellets, but this one is for older birds. So birds that are adult or even older than adult. So this one, and there's also fruit and seeds in it. So this one, it's mostly, and there's some herbs also. So this one, like I said, it's mostly for older birds. It's not for young birds. I would say maybe, to give you an example, for a cockatiel starting around 7-8 years old, for an African grey starting at around 10 years old. So this is the kind of pellets, the Nutriberries that you can give to older birds like that. And there's the popcorn. You know, on Saturday night or Friday night when you want to watch a movie, you have your own popcorn. It's not very good for your bird with the salt and the butter in it. It's not the best way to treat your birds. So now you can give them their own popcorn. So it's real popcorn, but there's also seeds in it. There's no pellets, so it's really a treat. So you don't feed your bird every day with the popcorn. The other berries, Nutriberries, you can give it every day. It's no problem. You can give 1-2 per day. But the popcorn, I would say 1 to 2 times a week maximum. It's really a treat. That's a treat. But it's a better treat for your bird than the popcorn that we take for us human. So that's all about the Nutriberries. Like I said, it's a very good treat for them. You can introduce them to Nutriberries slowly. You can just take it and make like if you eat it in front of your bird, that will make them more confident to taste it if they never taste something new. That's a good way to introduce a new flavor or a new product to your bird. You can always try that, but usually most of the bird really like Nutriberries, and it's a good way to give them pellets without them knowing that. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. Like I said, I will do the other video in English also. It will be in the next weeks. I will try to do once a week a video in English for each subject that I have to do. So if you have any questions, just write me after this video and I will be pleased to answer you. Thank you. Bye-bye.